So in human respiration, there is a diffusion membrane is made up of three major layers. This is the diagram of section of an alveolus with a pulmonary capillary. This one is the pulmonary capillary, and it is a blood capillary. And the diffusion membrane is made up of three major layers. The first one is the thin squamous epithelium of alveoli. Talking about this squamous epithelium of alveolar layer, this one is one cell thick. Every cell is thick in here. That is the thin squamous epithelium of alveoli. The endothelium of alveolar blood capillaries, this is the second layer. That is this one. We are pulmonary capillary, endothelium of blood vessels, and the endothelium of alveolar blood alveolar capillaries, and the basement substance. This one is the basement substance, and this basement substance is composed of a thin basement membrane itself. There is a thin basement membrane, and supporting the squamous epithelium, above that there is a squamous epithelium, and the basement membrane surrounding the single layer of endothelium cells of capillaries. This layer is single layer, and it's supported by this basement membrane. So in between them, however, its total thickness is much less than a millimeter. This total thickness is much less than a millimeter. And so this is how the basement substance is made up of all these three layers, including itself a thin basement membrane. So this is how the respiratory system works. There is a diffusion of gases in this side. Squamous epithelium of alveolar cell, alveolar wall one cell thick. Then there is a basement substance, endothelium of blood vessels, red blood cells, and this one is the blood capillary. There is the 70% of CO2 is carried by the RBC as the bicarbonate, and 7% of CO2 is carried in a dissolved state through plasma. So 7% of CO2 is dissolved through plasma, and 20 to 25% of CO2 is transported by RBCs. 70% carried as bicarbonate, and 7% is dissolved in the plasma.